Hello viewers, you're welcome to another segment of Healthy You, brought to you by Food Farm and Consult. I'm your host for today. My name is Prince J, and I have with me a very important personality in the studios today, the person of Mr. DK David, the founder of Smart Market Naija. You're welcome to our show today, sir.
Thank you very much, Joshua, for having me here.
All right, sir. So today we'll be looking at a very interesting and important topic to us as people. We are looking at shopping for foodstuffs in the market and how to identify bad foodstuffs. So that's why we have in the studio today Mr. DK David, because that's his specialty. And so, Mr. DK, the first question we have here for you today is, when shopping for foodstuffs, what are the things we need to consider?
Thank you very much for that question. It's very important that we consider some certain things, like why are we doing certain things that we do.
Okay.
And shopping is one of the things that I know everybody will do and they are doing. So when shopping for foodstuff, the things you actually look out for, first of all, is the money you have,
okay,
and the nutrients you need.
Okay.
So those are the various things that you need before you decide to say, I want to go out to get foodstuff to eat.
Okay.
At my age, what kind of food should I be eating?
Alright.
How does that balance with whatsoever I have in my account as my budget for that food? So those are the things that you look out for, the nutrients you need and the money you have.
All right, beautiful. So he has listed two important things to look out for: the nutrients you need and the money you have at hand. All right, this brings me to my second question. Now, it's a popular belief that when you want to shop, you need to shop based on the time and seasons you are in. By time and season, I mean raining season and dry season. So my question now is, should we take into consideration the season we are in when shopping? So when it's dry season, there is certain kind of foodstuffs you shop for, and raining season, certain kind of foodstuffs you also shop for.
Yes, it's very important that you consider season. I think these are part of the things that we ourselves in the business try to orient our clients about when shopping, when to shop and exactly when to get some certain kind of things.
Okay.
Like, you know that, okay, if I'm going to get yam, I should get it from August, September down to December, because as of January the prices have gone up.
Right.
So there's some certain food that also, you know, by January, February it's going to be high in terms of tomatoes and the rest. So these are things that you put into consideration season. In season you buy these goods and store, because most of them they can last for a while. Then when it's not in their season, you can also get another thing. Why you get things in season is because of the freshness of the product you are buying, or the fruits, or whatever the case may be. If you buy it in season, it still retains that nutrient that you need. Now when you process food, it's fine, it may give you some certain nutrient, but it doesn't give you the complete nutrient as of when it is just coming out from the forest or wherever you got it from. So that is why when you get these things during season, you get more nutrients than when it's being processed and kept to stay for a while. So it's very important that you put season into consideration when buying your foodstuff.
All right, so Mr. DK has told us today that we should put into consideration the season we are in. This is basically because the foodstuffs we shop from the market, they have their own season and time that they are planted and harvested.
Exactly.
All right, sir. So how exactly do I know a foodstuff that is bad? Because there have been many scenarios where we go shopping and we buy some particular groceries and get home to see that they are actually bad at the end of the day. So when shopping, how do I know a bad foodstuff and not to shop for bad foodstuff? Because at the end of the day, it's going to be harmful to me,
exactly,
and it's detrimental to my person.
Yes.
So how do I know?
Now, I think this is a major, people come across this physically and regularly, and most times when you buy things in the evening, these are some of the problems you face, because you are not really seeing things clearly, and you're just buying whatever is left off for you to take. But in knowing when the food is good, you can only tell from, first of all, you do what you color from the goods that you are getting. So we have a color of a fruit overripe to look like than when it's unripe or when it's ripe. You understand? Then after the color, you have the texture. So when I see it, I look at it and I'm having some kind of second thought. I have to touch it. When I'm seeing that it's slimy or it's soft, I know it's getting bad. Then lastly, I have to smell it. So with the smell, that's your final confirmation if this good, it's actually good or not. So you must always do this test to actually know what is actually good or not, so that I don't fall victim to this problem.
Thank you very much for that. Very insightful. information. All right, so when is the best time to shop? Because this question is very important.
Yes.
Because some persons believe that at night is a good time to shop.
Really?
But from what you just said, you said buying foodstuffs at night, you may not be able to tell the quality of what you're buying. So when exactly is the best time to shop for foodstuffs?
I'll use our traditional market system here to actually prefer a solution to that question. Okay. We should shop in the midday. Okay. Between 11, 12, 1, because as at then the people are already into the market. Mm-hmm. Goods that come from the village come around that period between 11, 12, 1. That's when they come down to town here, and that's how you can get goods directly from the village. And as well as shopping at night is very risky, because first of all you are taking leftovers. True. You are getting things that are already being kept in the sun from the beginning of the day till in the evening. You are getting meat that are already spoiled. Now buying a frozen meat and having it to defrost and buying it from there, it's harmful on its own like that. Yeah. So that's why it's not advisable that you buy food at night. So it's very important that midday.
Do not buy foodstuffs at night. It is dangerous to your health. Best time to shop is the midday between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. All right, sir. So for our final question, which I will term one of the most important questions in this particular segment. Okay. Do you have a health story, like maybe growing up or right now as an adult? Do you have a health story that you want to share with us very briefly to encourage people out there? Maybe people going through something similar or exactly the same thing. So just love for you to share with us in a few minutes.
All right. Growing up, I know my grandfather was having diabetes. So it was one of the main reasons why I got to understand we have to watch our diet, what we eat. It's very important that we know what we are eating at every particular time. So because he was able to manage his food pattern and what he was able to do, so he was able to live for a long while, even with his condition. So from that moment, I knew, okay, there's something about food, and that's one thing I've been very cautious about what I'm eating at every particular time, how it relates to my nutrient gainers and everything.
All right, sir. So he shared that he learned right from growing up as a child to watch his diet. So please, my beautiful viewers watching us right now, watch your diet. It's very, very, very important. So Mr. DK, it's been a pleasure having you in today's segment, and would love to have you some other time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
All right, viewers, this brings us to the end of today's segment of Healthy You, and Food Farm and Consult are saying a very big thank you to all our viewers out there. Thank you for watching, thank you for supporting, and have a lovely, lovely day.
Whether small or medium, we no matter, we got you, we will stand. Oh, stand by you. Whether near or far, we no matter where you are, we will stand. Oh, by you.